Hi guys, this is Drake Cleveland, and I'm here to tell you about the new Vision and the game party that we are having on December 15th, 2012. And I'm really excited to talk to you guys about this because I've been doing vision boards for a few years now, and the results are always staggering to me. Even though I know how the universe works, I know how things tend to go, it always is still amazing to me to see exactly how powerful something like a simple a simple board like this could be in figuring out what your life could be like, almost like a crystal ball and telling your future, except that it's what you said you want and what you are willing to play for. So you know we're the Power Players Club. What we do is play powerfully in the game of life. That means that we get off the bench, we get out of the stands, and we actually play for the things that we say we really want in our lives. And vision boards are a great way to accomplish that. So I just want to show you the one that I made last year. We did a really small workshop on this last year. And for me, it was so powerful that I thought we should do it again. And this time invite a whole lot more power players to uh, join us. So I just want to show you some of the things on here because for the most part, almost everything on here has been accomplished in some way that I had no idea how this was going to work. Okay, so let me just start from uh, here. So I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to put it like right there. See that? The lady with the pole. Yeah, I know she's on a stripper pole. She's not a stripper. She's doing it for exercise. Okay, but um, I put that on there for my personal reasons, just to remind myself to explore my own personal sensuality, sexuality, all of that good stuff. And sure enough, someone actually offered me their pole, and I joined a gym that actually has pole dancing as a form of exercise. And of course, I took that class. But there were like so many different things coming up in my personal space that had to do with pole dancing. And I didn't even put this up there for pole dancing purposes. So you really got to be careful what you put up here because you might just get it, literally. Then with dancing, I put this here because I wanted to really be performing more. I'm a dance teacher, so I'm always teaching. I'm usually teaching dance, but not always performing. Maybe just in the end of the year show that we have for the school that I teach at. And all this year, I've been getting so many opportunities, including dancing with one of my favorite groups who I've always wanted to dance with, Craven Seneca Dance Company. I became part of that company this year, and we just finished our concert in October, and that was completely out of the blue. Like I didn't expect that, but it was something that just came to me. It was awesome. And then also I got the opportunity now to work with Pure Elements and Evolution in Dance to also teach dance for their after school program. So, which is cool. So now I'm like dancing all over the place. It's just ridiculous. And not really something that I was actively pursuing, just something that was really happening, just seemingly like magic. And I, of course, attribute it to it being on my vision board. Um, and also over here, let's see, oops, on this side, can't really see it. I'm trying to get it in the camera, get it in the camera. Right here, where the microphone is, okay, it says to be a star. I put stars there anyway. Regarding speaking, singing, and spoken word. And oh boy, have I been doing that this year. Um, Great opportunities, just people calling me or emailing me and asking me to be a part of things where this is what I get to do. And also creating my platform so that I could start speaking at colleges and organizations just about what the power players do and how to be a power player in your life. So it's been really exciting. Oh, I forgot the flat abs. You can't see that, but it says flat abs now. I'm getting there. You know why? All this dancing. It all works together, right? So then I have, let's put this here. bestseller, Love and Pain. It says Love and Pain on here because this is the book that I'm still working on because I lost part of it last year. So I really still have to be working on it. But nonetheless, did I not finish this book, but I did finish The Power Player's Guide to Playing Powerfully in the Game of Life. And that book is going to finally be printed this month. So I'm very, very excited about that. And I know it's a bestseller. You know why? So I know you're going to get it because you're a power player and you want to win. So I'm looking forward to seeing your name on the order form sometime soon and picking up that book. It's going to be a bestseller, right? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, I digress. One of the other important things on here was this heart. I put that to just be able to feel. And, this one's pretty personal to me, but, I'll share it with you because, when I broke up, my last relationship was actually almost a couple of years ago. It's a little less than a couple of years ago. I was really not feeling getting into any other relationships, anything that had to do with relationships, anything that looked like a possibility. I was like, no, right? So I really just wanted to get back to a place where I could get the feeling like I wanted to be in a relationship or feel that way for somebody, and I did get that opportunity this year. So I'm very, very grateful about that. Not exactly sure how, everything will pan out, with anybody, but I'm really excited that I have the opportunity and I really have that feeling now because there was a time for almost a good year and a half, actually, because this is pretty recent, that I didn't have that feeling. And it wasn't something that I was excited about at all. So I'm really excited that, that has come to pass. So there are only a few things on here that haven't yet happened yet. And who knows? It's only November 5th. It's only November 5th today. So there's 2 more months to this year. Who knows what's going to happen, right? But even if those things don't happen, which it just says, make 10,000 a month, with the Power Players Club and my other program for teachers, over there, my classroom rules, right? And those things are in the process of happening, but they need to be like consistent for me to say that, my intention came true. So it needs to happen like every month, not just some months, right? So we're working on that, but the opportunities are there. And that's the part that's exciting. So I already see the evidence of it. And that's one thing that you have to be aware of when you do vision boards, that after you do it and you're really putting your intention out there and you're looking at it every day and doing everything that you should be doing, which we'll talk about when you come to the event on December 15th, the Vision and the Game. When you put your intention out there, part of your job is opening up to clear and active communication, which is one of the power principles, and looking for the evidence of what it is that you said that you want, because you will find the evidence. It will be there. Something as intricate as meeting a random person who tells you they have a stripper pole and offers to give it to you because you have a stripper pole on your vision board. Even if that wasn't your intention, you should be really clear with your intention. Let's say that again. But you can see the evidence. You start to see the evidence of these things coming to pass. And it almost feels a little bit bewitching, which is funny because that's what I have up there. And that's why I put it there, because I wanted to always be reminded that it kind of does feel like you're bewitched. Like you're putting things out into the universe and they're just coming to you quick, fast, and furious. That's how I call it. But it's so exciting. It's so exciting to see that happening. And the last thing I want to mention, because it's the one in the center, it's the most important to me, is what centers you. I found this in a magazine and I thought, wow, this is like really powerful to me. And that's because this year has really been a roller coaster. Like so many things happened, including, what happened with the Sankofa's Journey Project, if you guys were following that, which, by the way, we did start it, and it will be completed this year, as I said. And you can read more about that in the book when you get the book. but it's been a roller coaster. A lot of things, all the great things that have been happening still have been some things that were extremely stressful and not things that I would have expected. And yet, and still, I did have the ability to stay centered and stay focused, energized on my commitments and the things that I said I wanted to accomplish this year. But also, like I said, staying open to clear and active communication from my source, and also being related to the world with gratitude, which are all the power principles that we talk about in the Power Players Club. And it was really, really important because I don't know how I would have gotten through some of that stuff without having that background. So this was like the perfect thing to keep in the middle of all of these things that were going to happen. So that being said, I'm really excited about helping you create the vision board of your dreams so that you can turbocharge and fast pace your life going toward 2013, which is the beginning of a new age for our planet. It's supposed to be the age of enlightenment. So that means, like I said, a lot more things happen a lot more quickly, including things you don't want. And we want to talk about how to not have that happen, or put yourself in a position where you're more in the flow of things that you do want. Because some things you're not going to be able to stop from happening. And some things, because you've been focused there for so long and it wasn't what you want, you may still experience it just because it was already coming to you, if that's a good way to put it. Okay, but we're going to talk about how to not have that happen for next year, and to make sure that you are in the zone of receiving the things that you say that you do want for 2013. And we're going to play some really cool games. We're going to have some games that are completely centered around the vision board and helping you, keep your energy up, so that this is something that, comes quickly to you in the way that you want and not in the way that you don't want. And also, we're going to have some games that you guys just love to play anyway, just so we can have fun with them. Like Taboo, Uno. You can bring your own games, whatever things that you want to share with us. You can do that too. And we're really excited to play those games. And we're also going to have food and drinks and maybe karaoke, because you know that I love karaoke. Okay, if you know me, you know I love karaoke. So don't be surprised if you see a karaoke machine and a big screen with the words on it. Just don't be surprised. Okay, so either way, I'm really excited about seeing you on the 15th. I'm really excited about hanging with you and sharing with you how to do this powerfully and how to get the things coming to you that you really want, just like the things that came to me in my vision board and have been for some time. Okay, and I also want to let you know that if you register quickly, I'm not exactly sure when I'm going to take down the price that's there now, but that's not going to be the price for long, because I want to reward people who are making quick decisions in their lives. That's part of energizing your commitments. If you say you have a commitment to yourself and your life, then you need to act fast. People who energize their commitments, people who are sure that they want to play powerful in their life, they don't wait around for things. They don't wait for people to tell them to do things. They make a decision and they stick to it. And so I'm rewarding people who are doing that and doing it quickly. So if you want to be part of the party and you want to come play with us, you should definitely go click the link on our page on the Powerfully Positive website, powerfullypositive.com. You'll see a link on the top that says the vision and the game. Click on that and you'll see where you can click to get your ticket for the event on December 15th. So I'm very, very excited to see you guys. I'm very excited to have the opportunity to play with you, and I look forward to seeing you there. Talk soon.